Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Look who's
I
here.
made it. I flew 3,000 miles just for the life of a showgirl.
Just for the curtain call, got in just in
Right?
time.
Yep.
Please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
We were just talking about them, like, how obnoxious can we be for the next X amount of days about the whole show play on Showgirl? And I don't know. We're gonna push it as far as we can go.
Yeah.
It only started while we were getting ready, and it might stick around because
Yes.
the jokes just are endless. So.
Yeah, we were literally running late, and we're like, oh, a showgirl should never be late.
And Molly flashed lights. She's like, the lights are flashing. Take your seats.
Yeah,
Like,
Alex was yelling at us like, you gotta go, like, come on. And I'm like, oh, the lights are going, intermission is over.
Get down here. He stage managed us. It's okay, it's great.
Thank you. That was Preppy Lorax. Who's excited? Reply what you think your fave track will be and why. Thank you. We'll do our official show open. Welcome to Hits Different.
Lee hee hee. I'm Ryan, and that's Molly.
And it is the night before the life of a showgirl. Twas the night before. It feels like this has been a 6-week marathon that we've all been running, and I can't believe that it's coming, like, it's happening tomorrow.
House. Future was stirring. In a mouse. Why are we making...
I don't know.
Why are we making Santa Claus jokes? I mean, it was the night before Christmas. I mean, anyway.
Yeah.
Digress. It's fun.
We're both a little delirious and like overstimulated and overwhelmed.
Sleep deprived.
Yeah. Ryan landed really late last night. We both had long work days. I'm coming down with a cute little showgirl cold. It's fine. We were just talking about how if I need to blow my nose during this live stream, I can be like Taylor on the rep tour, where she's like, "Excuse me, just need to blow my nose, just a little cold. Thank you, Giuseppe."
And then she will use it, and she will give her bundled up tissue back to and off screen.
Yeah. If anyone has not seen the Reputation Stadium tour, you have no idea what we're talking about. But once upon a time, it was on Netflix, and hopefully someday it'll be available on streaming. Thank you for all the outfit compliments. First of all, as you all know, orange is my favorite color. And so I happen to have lots of random orange accessories that I actually never make use of. But it's just like there'll be gifts from people. I think my mom gave me these. So as we were getting ready, I was like, oh, great. And then Ryan came through with our sparkles today.
This is part of my rep outfit that I wore to the Eras tour. I usually have my rep bodysuit, but I was like, what if I just, I made this myself thanks to my friend's mom who helped me cut this up. And then I have little fun accessories, and we are going to be bringing the fun outfits the next few days. So this is just the beginning. This is the warm up. This is why we're all in all black.
I was in a hoodie like 20 minutes ago, and then Ryan had the black tank on, and she's like, oh, I could put this little jacket on. And then here, you wear the sleeves, and it just all came together,
Here we are. I was just thinking the play on the show, orange is the new black, but I'm like, no, literally, like in this case, orange is gonna be the new black.
Yeah.
We're gonna be wearing tomorrow. I'm gonna be wearing orange instead of black.
And Ryan likes the color orange.
It's not on my
body.
But
doesn't wear the color orange.
Yes,
yeah.
Also, your nails are like literally
Yeah, I went and got them.
We're not messing around.
Yeah, we're so ready to go. We have some decorations we need to take a look at that arrived today that I last minute ordered a couple days ago, so we can decorate our space for tomorrow night. We're going to be recording our reactions when we listen to the album for the first time.
Yes, so much. We have one more work day to get through, and thoughts and prayers to get us through it. But
I sent Ryan something today that said apparently 6% of the workforce has taken Friday off. I don't know where anyone gets these statistics from, but it seems like a lot of Swifties took the day. Let us know in chat if you are taking any time off for Life of a Showgirl. We took Friday and Monday off so that we can bring the content.
Yeah. It's the first time we've ever taken extensive time off. And it only took 12 albums to finally get it right. So, technically 4 since we've had the pod.
1989, Taylor's version, CTPD, and this
That's
is the
it?
3.
Wow.
Yeah. We listened to Midnights together
Okay.
in person, but we didn't have the podcast
Okay,
yet.
never mind.
Yeah.
Took 3.
Showgirl Swiftie said she's skipping school.
Love that for you. Tomorrow's a sick day if you did not request time off. That is my recommendation.
I'm sick. I am actually like getting sick though, so you know, maybe you can catch my cold, you know. But if you hear the congestion in my voice, we're just gonna try and keep it away from Ryan.
Yeah, we're sitting real close, so it's fine. It's
happens
great
every time,
dude. Literally.
Yeah. I don't even really get sick that often, but it seems to always
Dude.
line up around an important Taylor
I'm
Swift
cursed.
event. Yeah. So a lot has happened this week. Ryan was getting ready to travel here on Monday when I did the last live stream. In case any of you guys missed that, maybe we should just Molly can do it with a little cold. Yes.
She can.
In case anyone didn't see the live stream on Monday or needs to be just caught up on what's been going on, we'll give you a quick rundown of what happened Monday, and then we'll dive into yesterday and today. So I'm like trying to remember. There's already been so much. So Monday, we got the clip of Taylor for the Target promo. She was using the megaphone, and it was director Taylor directing Showgirl Taylor. There were some Easter eggs potentially in that because I think there were the exit signs. She referenced, there's not enough coffee in the world for this.
Here's looking at you, Karma Coffee Cup.
Then I'm like, what else happened? The Spotify billboards started to pop up, and Spotify posted. Alex, are we set up to be able to screen share and have us on screen? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get it ready. So the Spotify account started to promote Showgirl on Instagram, and I'm trying to get logged into my notes from from Monday. Thank you. We usually prep before we sit down, and we did not have time to do that today, so we don't have our normal stuff pulled up. So Spotify posted a clip on their Instagram that showed the Eras Tour stage, but it looked like the shape of a key. And I'm going to show this to you guys really quick in case you didn't see it. And then this imagery started to pop up all around the globe in different places. Stand by. Here we go.
Slay.
So you see the Eras Tour stage here. It's flashing. There's 5 different colors that it shows, which you could think about it in the sense that a color matches each of the first 5 eras potentially, but it also kind of lines up with the different variants that we've gotten for the album. So they posted this, and then it started to pop up in these billboards, and I will show you the billboards. See this? All right. On the Spotify post, they had a key in the caption. And if you're like, what does that have to do with anything? Well, right around the time Showgirl was announced, Taylor Nation said, we can't find the key, lost it in Vancouver. And you can see this lock with a keyhole that's the Eras Tour stage. And now Spotify seems to have the key.
They're in cahoots.
And there's been a Spotify pop-up that is in New York that has a ton of Easter eggs. Mm-hmm. But those were the main things that happened on Monday. And then on Tuesdays when the Spotify pop-up yesterday. Mm-hmm. So the Spotify pop-up started in New York City, and then Apple Music started to get in on the game. And in Apple Music, you want to explain what happened yesterday, Ryan?
If anyone follows us on Instagram at @HitStiffPod, and saw the stories that I posted, because I did like an Ask Anything from yesterday when I was flying. If you saw my little rep spiraling, no, you didn't. I I mean, I'm not, there's always little but yesterday Apple Music just decided on like the main like Taylor page, I guess, whatever you call it. It had
Yeah, like her artist page.
yeah, it had purple cracks throughout like that were overlaid on the Life of a Showgirl cover art. And some genius was like, that looks like the Delicate stage from the Eras tour. And it did. And they went to the Reputation songs and then discovered that all of the lyrics were in lowercase except for a few letters that were capitalized. And they did the Swiftie detective work and they laid it all out and deciphered it to say, what was the lyric that we got?
So yesterday and the rep songs we got, they don't make loyalty like they used to.
And so up until this point, there's been a lot of rep-spicious things. Like, I mean, I'm like, just like all the ties, like between, obviously we know that like Max Martin and Shellback were a huge part of Reputation in 1989, and we keep getting like rep songs, all the imagery. It's the same photographer from the rep era, and all the photos are giving kind of rep. And there's just been this like, I don't know, it's like whispers of rep. It's like rep is like in the room, but like in what way? And up until yesterday, it was like, I think it's just like because she's going back to the same producers, the vibe is there. We're not getting rep TV, just the vault tracks. Like maybe she just wants to like live that in a different way. But then yesterday when it was all tied to the rep songs with the word scramble, I was like, why is she doing this? She doesn't want us to clown, but then she does this. And then Molly mentioned like the 3-2-1, like if anyone remembers The Haunting, like exile ends in 3-2, and that never manifested. And the fact that for Midnights, we got a 3 a.m. drop with extra music. For Tortured Poets, we got a whole other album at 2 a.m. And so people think that at 1 a.m. this time,
something could happen.
Mark?
Something could happen.
And I've kind of let the rep vault tracks go because I can let Molly say what happened today, which disproved pretty much everything I just said. But I still think something's going to happen at 1 a.m. I think it's just going to be like kind of like Midnights, because how many songs? We got like a deluxe version.
Yeah.
So I think
we got eight more songs, I think, that night.
8 songs.
Or wait. Yeah, because I want to say, Midnights was 13 songs. And then I think with the 3 a.m. edition, we got 7 more, actually. And then there ended up being even more than that.
Yeah.
But like that night.
Right.
Because it ended with Dear Reader that night.
Right.
But then on different versions later on, we got Hits Different and the Karma remix. And we got You're Losing Me.
Right. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get to the extent of a second album or that many songs, but if Taylor keeps playing, she's been playing heavily on the Showgirl vibe, and like her last thing she said was like, for my final act, and she hasn't talked about an encore yet, and the album will wrap close-ish to 1 a.m. There will be like a little bit of an intermission, if you will, between when the album ends and when 1 a.m. begins. And like it's the perfect play on like there's an encore. And there's got to be some play on the fact that I know she said like this album is only 12 songs, but there's plenty of ways to loophole that. I mean, between the Pinocchio, little figure that we saw in the New Heights episode, and also Sabrina, it's like it's easy to say like the Life of a Showgirl's 12 tracks with there still being more music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The clowning has taken so many twists and turns in just 72 hours. Because I think on Monday with the Spotify billboards and the Eras Tour stage key unlocking, on Monday, the clowning that I was seeing was people thinking that the Eras Tour documentary could be announced as like the encore or something like that. And that's why we're seeing the Eras Tour stage. I do think that it would be interesting to announce an Eras Tour documentary when we're already like going to a movie for Showgirl. So I don't know if
Right.
that fully makes sense, because I also think that in the movie for Showgirl, we're going to get Eras Tour, BTS, and things like
Right,
that.
right.
So I don't know about that. I don't know how to feel. Maybe the key and the lock and the key is really just that Taylor's going through the Karma door and like unlocking it, and we're going behind the stage with her, and like it's
Mhm.
all just like a metaphor, and it doesn't mean we're getting something else. It means like Showgirl is unlocking the door and going behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
So that was Monday. And then, like you were saying yesterday, because they used rep songs to spell out these lyrics, and I don't remember the exact timing because I was in the middle of my workday. So, like, I ended up finding out all this information at the same time between, like, the Spotify pop up and the lyrics we got from the Spotify pop up, and then the lyrics that we got from like these capital letters on Apple Music. Like, I don't know which came first, but this was the first lyric that I saw, was the like reputation capital letters spelling out this lyric, they don't make loyalty like they used to. That was the first, like, but I don't actually know if it came first or I just happened to see it
If which
first.
came first?
Like if the Apple Music capital
Oh,
letters happened first or the Spotify pop-up lyrics that we ended up getting.
well, those the
Or is it like the
loyalty
same
is
time?
the loyalty is only from the lyrics. It's not at the pop up.
That's what I mean.
Oh, it was
Like we got more
simultaneous.
lyrics at the Spotify
Yeah, I think
pop-up.
it was simultaneous because it happened at some point yesterday,
Yeah.
and we got it today, with 1989 again. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming it was probably around the same time that
Yeah.
someone just happened to be paying attention, and then Taylor Nation validated it, and then because yeah, all was quiet today until it wasn't. Same idea. So it was kind of simultaneous. It almost felt like a red herring. It's like people over here being like, what are the lyrics at the pop-up? And then it's like, wait, guys, there's lyrics over here.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the time I was spiraling thinking like these lyrics are giving Reputation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're pulled from Reputation songs, so of course they give Reputation. So I was like, are these lyrics from the Vault
Right.
Tracks? Question mark.
Yeah.
And they're probably not, but like, especially because yeah, today.
Yeah, so Monday people are clowning about maybe an Eras Tour doc. Then yesterday, for anyone who might still be confused, Avery said, "Can someone explain to me how they found the lyrics? I don't get it."
Dude,
So
people be watching. I don't know.
on Apple Music, let me find the right tweet here. I have it. Okay, so on Apple Music yesterday, this little like animation of Taylor is added on. I don't think that was actually there.
It wasn't. I love that though.
But the background that you're seeing here of Taylor, like the album cover of Showgirl on Apple Music yesterday, if you went to her artist page, all of a sudden this crack with the purple glitter started to appear, and then people went and started looking at the lyrics in Apple Music for Reputation songs, and Taylor's been doing this since the very beginning, like since debut, where she will leave
This is one of my favorite Easter eggs. Yeah.
she'll capitalize certain letters in the lyrics of songs, and then you like put those all together and figure out what message it's creating. So that's what this is, right? So in Ready for It, if you were looking at it yesterday, there was a THEY that was capitalized throughout the lyrics.
No,
and
it was
that-
just T. It was like one letter.
Oh, really?
Wait.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're right.
No.
You're right. I'm wrong. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, like so like each song had a couple of capital letters that made a word.
Mhm.
And so like once you unscrambled the word, then you put them all together, they don't make loyalty like they used to.
Yeah.
And so when fans pieced that together, then Taylor Nation confirmed it.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, they don't make loyalty like they
With the
used to.
side-eye
With the
emoji.
side-eye emoji. And it was just so interesting because that lyric gives rep so much.
No, yeah.
And so that started to make people spiral. But then simultaneously, so this is on Apple Music, that like any fan who has Apple Music could have seen this. But then simultaneously at the Spotify pop-up in New York City, when that opened and fans started to arrive, there were these little Easter eggs placed all over that started to give us more lyrics. And before we go into those lyrics, I just want to say that this happened with Tortured Poets as well. And I wasn't sure if she was going to do the same type of strategy again, but I kind of love that she did because it's so fun. So with Tortured Poets, what she did, it was even harder almost. She had like Taylor Nation would give one random hint each day.
Yeah. That was fun.
To like hint at a song, and then you had to go try to figure out where that song was in Apple Music. It could have been any song from her discography, and then the capital letter things played out again, and we got a different word every day. And once you put it all together, it ended up saying, "We hereby conduct this postmortem."
And even then, we're like, "What the heck does this mean?" We're like, "Okay," like, yeah. I remember being like, "Oh, right, it's giving funeral vibes." Yeah.
And then the Spotify pop-up was in LA then, and same thing, it went on for a couple of days, and different things kept changing out and giving us new lyrics. So for example, a book, I think, had the lyrics, "Even statues crumble if they're made to wait." And so we started to get these lyrics that obviously we'd end up realizing were these tortured poets' lyrics. So that's the same thing that's happening now between these Apple Music word scrambles and the Spotify pop-up in New York City. But everyone started clowning about rep yesterday because it was like, wait, why did she only do the rep songs?
Right.
And like, what is this lyric? Like you said, is this from a Rep Vault track, or is this on Showgirl?
Yeah.
What? But then at the Spotify pop-up, let me find the right tweet. Sorry. Moving around here.
think it's over
I'll
there.
find it. So I think all right, I'll find it, guys. Don't worry. 1 second.
What's crazy about the and notable about the current pop-up that we have for The Life of a Showgirl is that the Tortured Poets one not only revealed lyrics and, you know, bits about the songs that we hadn't heard yet, but there was more to it. One specifically that lives rent-free in my head is the fact that there was a globe and Florida and a pin in Miami. And if anyone remembers, where did we get the reveal of the gold bodysuit? And so we know there's a song on Tortured Poets called Florida, but she's talking about Destin, Florida. And that is not where the pin was. And so it makes me like interested of like this pop-up, I think.
The pin was in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, with this pop-up that we currently have, I'm like, there's gotta be deeper stuff beyond just, hey, here's the vibe of this song. Hey, here's this lyric. Like, there's definitely more. We just don't know yet
what it is yet. Yeah.
Because that I remember looking at that and being like, why is it the pin in Miami? Because then you hear the song Florida and you're like, she doesn't talk about Miami. And you're like, oh my God. Like, she literally placed that Easter egg like over a year in advance. And it was just wild. So that's just something to note, that I think there's more to this than the just like, oh, this is the song vibe. It's like there's way more.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So here's another example. In the Spotify pop-up, there was this mirror on a desk, and then on the mirror it says "Keep it 100." And if that sounds familiar, it's because Travis used it as his freaking caption back in July before we ever even knew about Showgirl, the photo dump that broke the internet.
Literally.
Had some adventures this offseason, kept it 100. And then there's a hilarious clip from the New Heights interview with Taylor where Travis is trying to say "keep it 100," but like Jason and Taylor are kind of talking over it, so he says it like 3 different times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We can't play it here because copyright, but it's so funny. He's like, yeah, we kept it 100. We kept it 100. Like, he's like trying to make sure that they
Oh my
hear
God.
him.
You just know that he was so excited. He was like, wait, because he says that all the time, right? Like, keep it 100.
Well,
beyond, like, I remember, like, when he posted this, like, knowing that he'd said it. It's like his phrase.
Well, he said it before about him and Taylor.
87
because
plus 13.
87 plus 13 equals 100.
Right.
Kept it 100.
And now it's their cute little thing. And you just know that he was so stoked to be like, oh my God. And like every time I say the words keep it 100, I'm Easter egging, but people don't know I'm Easter egging. So like during that interview, he was probably just like, keep it 100. They don't know. And then he posted that. And so then today, so also the thing with the pop-ups is that they change out the lyrics. So when does it end? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get more lyrics tomorrow, which is crazy. Like, I'm like, who's in charge of just coming in the middle of the night and being like, we're going to change it up. So they like change up the props. We get new lyrics. And so today we got a lyric. That was the one.
Oh, is that the
The
one you
skating.
wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lyric today that says,
You want to take a
oh, let's
skate
see.
on the ice inside my veins.
So when I first heard this, I was like, okay. And it's always funny because when you hear these lyrics out of context, they sound wild. And then you hear the song and you're like, oh, I get it. That makes sense. So what I was thinking with this is I'm like, what if this is also related to Travis's post because they were ice skating. And so I'm like, here we are. I'm speaking for everyone. Here I am. When I perceived it, I originally was like, okay, this like a revenge song, or this is just talking about how she's cold hearted, she has ice in her veins, blah blah blah. But I'm like, or what if it's like a play on the fact that like before Travis, you know, she was jaded, she went through it with past relationships. Maybe she considered herself like, you know, ice in her veins, whatever. And it's actually like a play on like a love song that's about Travis that might also tie into the Keep It 100. They might be the same song because he literally posted this, and I think it could be, I don't like, yeah, I think it could be the same song. And
That's interesting.
and it's kind of like, that's like her speaking to him. I mean, it sounds weird again out of context, but I think when we hear it, that it's actually like she was cold hearted. She was like very guarded, whatever. And then he came along and she was like, sure, like take us, you know, skate on the ice in my veins or whatever. And he was, you know, and then.
Yeah. And if you think back to one of the first times Travis talked about their relationship early on, he said something like, I know how lucky I was for her to reach out because I know what she had been going through. Like, he phrased it that way. So
Yeah.
he knew that she had a rough year
Yeah.
relationship wise.
Yeah.
And that maybe she wasn't quite even thinking she was ready for something else.
Yeah.
But, you know, he was out there, he was calling.
Yeah.
That's another one of the lyrics. There are so many.
Someone said maybe Travis melted the ice in her veins. I'm like, yeah,
Aw.
literally. I think he like, you know.
Oh, that's so cute.
I think that definitely, yeah. My initial was like, oh, this is gonna be a petty revenge song, whatever. And I was like, or what if it's a love song?
Thank you, producer Alex, adjusting my mic. I'm trying to make sure we get all of the can give you guys all of the visuals. I'm trying to get the right info. Stand by. So, all right, so we've talked about how yesterday it was the rep songs, and then we got a list. I've got a list over here somewhere. Where did it go? It keeps disappearing.
Maybe she's telling him,
There we
she's
go.
opening up to him to let him melt the ice.
So another lyric that we got, this was written on a mirror, which I'll find that and show it to you guys, was oftentimes it doesn't feel so glamorous to be me. It was written in like lipstick on the vanity mirror. We talked about the Keep It 100. Another one was I Heard You Calling.
That's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm like calling on the phone? Calling, like, no, that's too literal. Heard you calling?
Some people thought that that could be a reference to Travis trying to shoot his shot on the podcast. Like, you called.
What if these are all like the same song? They're all just the song about Travis. Okay, not all of them, but like, what if multiple are from? I can't remember like back when we got the Tortured Poets, when we got lyrics, if they were all different songs that we got lyrics for, or if there were some that were actually from the same song. I have no idea. But like, I'm like, some of these could definitely be the same song.
Rose said, is that a boombox out the window reference? And I like that. Yeah, how she said in the New Heights, it was like he was holding a boombox outside, you know, the like an old school movie when the guy comes to try and woo the girl. That's how she felt with him shouting her out on the podcast, try to get her attention. Thank you, Haley, for sending a membership. And then there's two lyrics about loyalty, which I don't actually know where the all I ask for is your loyalty came from. I don't think I saw like wherever that one originated from. But they don't make loyalty like they used to, and then all I ask for is your loyalty.
What was the one from today from the Apple Music?
So today from I think it was You're Only as Hot as Wait,
I would
was it?
I would double check.
This is what happens when we're working during the day. It's like, wait, which one?
So today, which Molly totally called it yesterday, while I was clowning for rep, she was like, technically if it's not rep, then tomorrow would be a blue crack and it would be 1989. And that's literally what happened. Apple Music had the same imagery over Taylor's like cover image, but it was blue. Which is funny because yesterday when it was the purple, also tying the purple glitter to rep was a choice. And that's also why people were spiraling because it was giving cracked egg, which if anyone remembers Taylor's her what did she call it? My letter on the website about getting her master's back is she talks about the rep volt tracks hatching and like when the time is right. And then people were also tying it into the anti-hero music video when we see a lot of that same purple glitter and there's an egg and she's cutting into it. They're like, it's an egg hatching, and it was a whole thing. So that was a choice that was kind of mean if it didn't mean all those depths of things. Because then today it made more sense. It was like, and then here's blue glitter because that's blue is 1989. Are you still looking for it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Well, here's the 1989 one. We can show that.
Yeah. So this is what it looked like. I wonder if did the comment have the lyrics? Like how they tell you that there's lyrics, but then they tell you what they are.
I know.
So we're guessing tomorrow it's gonna be the last album that has Max Martin and Shellback on it is Red. So tomorrow everyone thinks we're probably gonna get like the red crack. To be fair, and like inclusive for those three.
Okay, yeah. So the lyrics from Apple Music today were "You're only as hot as your last hit, baby," which when I heard the loyalty one yesterday at work and then this one today at work, I'm just sitting there like.
I feel like there's so many like double meanings. You're only as hot as your last. Oh, I guess like hit like music.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And I saw someone pointing out that it's interesting how each lyric from these two different albums now have kind of fit the vibe.
Yeah.
Right? So the loyalty one, like we said, is really giving rep because that's when she got canceled and she had to figure out who was really in her corner, who her real friends were when the world turned on her. And then with 1989, arguably her like it's always hard to say that 1989 is her biggest album now because Midnights and TTPD both did so well and like the Eras Tour in general the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But like 1989 is what like cemented.
I mean, that's when
her.
she transitioned into pop.
Yeah.
And like the world, like, she like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like until Midnights and TTPD, I think everyone would have said 1989 was her biggest album.
Yeah, because rep got
But then Midnights
shaded.
and TTPD broke all the records. So anyway, so You're Only as Hot as Your Last Hit, Baby, coming from 1989 is interesting. I've heard a lot of people saying, oh, will she ever have, like, will Showgirl have a song that's going to be as big as Shake It Off or Blank Space was?
She, like, briefly peaked in some people's minds with 1989 and then fell off for Reputation, even though we disagree. We clocked it from the get, but it's fine. So, that one, it got no respect. And then she was like, all right, I'll make a better album. And then that's when she made Lover and like so on. But, so I feel like 1989 still holds this like,
Yeah. And obviously she made both 1989 and Rep with Max Martin and Shellback, which is why she's picking these albums to do these Easter eggs with the lyrics anyway.
Right.
But a lot of people think that because she's working with Max Martin and Shellback again, that they probably cooked up the next really big hit. Because Midnight's Antihero had a really good run. But Fortnite, as much as we love the song Fortnite, that wasn't the type of pop hit that could carry in the way that like Antihero or
Cruel Summer. Well, that wasn't a single, but
still,
it's still number one on Spotify. So, and like, can The Life of a Showgirl can a song on there replace Cruel Summer? Because
that's a good question.
I mean, it's been holding the number one spot for like since it became a single, whatever, late years and years later. because we just are obsessed with it.
Yeah.
It opened her
So
the Eras tour. Like, I mean, yeah.
it always makes me so happy because I loved Cruel Summer instantly. I've told this story
Yeah.
before that my first listen,
Banger.
I was working a late night and I was driving home like 3 a.m. listening to the Lover album. And when I heard Cruel Summer, I was like, oh my gosh. And I woke Alex up at like 3 a.m. when I got home and said, you have to listen to this. Like I
Yeah.
knew it was so good,
Oh yeah.
but I didn't feel like it was widely known or like loved until the Eras tour. So
Yeah.
now that it's like number one, I'm like, I've known this since 2019.
Dude, it's like rep all over again. I'm like, we've been saying this.
Yeah.
Like, welcome. But so yeah, it's like, will there be one that upstages Cruel Summer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That will be interesting. So we got the You're Only Hot as Your Last Hit, baby. This is what it looks like when you're looking at Apple Music and you can see like that something is capitalized that shouldn't be, it's not like that be. But the other fun thing that she does when she's doing this is like, if you were to look at blank space on a normal day, like the eyes would be capitalized.
Yeah.
And whenever she does this, she lowercases everything else.
Yeah.
So that it's easier for you to tell what should be capitalized.
Yeah.
So there were even more lyrics than what we've discussed so far. Oh, I also have to say, because we already talked about the if you want to take a skate on the ice inside my veins, people have pointed out that the bolter, it feels like the time she fell through the ice then came out alive.
Right.
That could be a little tie-in, a little callback. Taylor loves to do that, like play on something from a different storyline in the new album.
There's so much lore with Taylor, and in part because all of her songs and her whole discography are basically one big story, and they all like weave together, and if you know, which is always just really fun.
This one also made me shook yesterday. So the Spotify pop-up has this stage, and the lyrics that we've been saying have been kind of like swapping out on this stage. So this one came out yesterday. Everyone's unbothered till they're not. Period. Get them, Taylor. Get us,
Yeah.
If anyone has ever said, I'm unbothered, like, yeah, no, this doesn't really bother me, but then inside you're secretly fuming. Like, he's calling us all out.
Yeah. Or people are like, chill till they're not.
I love it so much.
I love her petty lyrics. It gets me excited. I'm like, I don't know where this lyric belongs, but I know I'm gonna like this song.
Yes.
And again, it could go with another lyric that we've already gotten. It kind of gives like the loyalty lyric, it's like just in that petty realm. Another thing, do we have the schedule? When did that come out? That was
the schedule
Monday.
Came out on Monday.
Okay, so
yeah.
I have a clowny note about the schedule. So Taylor, for the last 2 album releases of Midnights and Tortured Poets, she creates this. Has she done it before Midnights? I don't remember it.
I asked that on the last live stream and I don't remember if anyone answered me. I feel like it started with Midnights, and it was the Midnights Manifest.
If anyone remembers if Taylor did this before Midnights, with Midnights was the first time I can remember where she was like, here's the schedule for release week. And there were Easter eggs within the schedule. It was a whole thing. And then she did it again for Tortured Poets. We also got the little videos of like, it was giving like a video game where there were doors and, which we didn't get a video for this
Not yet.
I thought it usually came out simultaneously. Remember?
It did with
the Tortured Poets. It was this crazy, like you're walking down this white, like stark hallway, and then it like leads you into this room.
I'll show everyone.
Midnights also had a video.
I found this again recently. Yeah.
Midnights also had a video.
Really cool.
So it's weird that we didn't get a video with this one. It's also weird. This is the first one that she didn't handwrite, which I get it. It's like supposed to be a printed, a show, but the videos for Midnights and Tortured Poets were really fun and really well done.
This was the Midnights Manifest.
There was a lot going on.
And then I'll show you the video. It started off in the room that she was in for the Lavender Haze music video. There was a word for it though. And I found this. Oh,
Oh, there
that
it
was so
is.
easy. Okay. I love it. I love it when the search works well. Okay. So, uh, this is, and I don't know if there's audio. We probably can't play it even if there is, but, um, oh no, this was the Torture Poets
Yeah, this
one.
is Torture Poets.
Stand by.
We can go backwards. Were you gonna show both?
Yeah. Because it started with the Midnight's one.
Mm-hmm.
These videos were so cool.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking that we didn't get one for this album, which is weird.
We still could.
Where are you?
All right, we'll show you the TTPD one. I don't know how long it will take to find it. All right. So you kind of see the Midnight's one in this Torture Poets one anyway. So
Also note that it starts on 2:00 at a clock on the clock, which by the way, we didn't know that Torture Poets had 2 albums.
Yep.
The 2 haunts us once again. Now, if you know, you know.
So when you press play, so you're in the Midnight's lavender haze room, like the vinyl variants are there. Then we go, oh, now we're like in a hospital, like in the asylum. Oh, and this is crazy. We go through a keyhole to get into the Torture Poets department, which looks very much like
the Fortnite
the
video.
Fortnite video.
It is like the Fortnite video.
Yeah,
basically.
it's like a different room, but like
Yeah.
the desks are set up the same way.
Yeah. And so there were Easter eggs and everything was littered throughout, and there was a lot going on.
It was pretty funny because the Midnight's manifest was like stuff happened throughout an entire week, like it's going to for Showgirl, and then with TTPD, it was like the album comes out and Fortnite music video. And I'm gonna say, like,
wait, that's the only day? There was nothing else? Am I tripping?
think
No, I swore there were more. I'm like,
No.
wait, is that it? It's one day?
well, I don't even if there was, I don't think it was that much. And to be clear,
so
it's
funny.
because she was busy.
I mean, she was on the air.
She was literally like making the Tortured Poet set on the Eras tour. So it's like,
right,
we're not doing press, none of that's happening, and y'all are about to see a show. Okay.
Right. Which is probably also why she hid Easter eggs in the Torture Poets pop-up, because the Eras tour was still going on. We didn't know at the time that we were about to get a whole new era in the Eras tour. So all of this to say, the schedule that we have now for The Life of a Showgirl, everything looks pretty PG, except
PG.
well, you know, not PG, like clown safe. I don't know what you would call it. So everything looks like pretty normal. You're like, okay, cool. Until you get to Saturday 10/4, and after which is, or no, the show starts on Friday. Yeah, so it says the official release party of a Showgirl in theaters, which that starts on Friday, and it shows that it's like going through Saturday because it's from Friday to Sunday. But there's a spot down below that says standby, which is directly parallel, as you can see, which I didn't realize this the first time I saw standby, and I was like, okay. But if you look right next to it, it says 7 p.m. and the dots are perfectly aligned. So she's literally saying at 7 p.m. on Saturday,
Standby.
question mark. And so I was thinking about all this earlier when we were talking about, like, if something happens at 1 a.m., I think I don't know, you know, whatever. In my gut, it'll be music related, because that's always what it is. Like when Taylor gives us extra music with these albums, it's always like right afterwards. So I'm thinking if it's correlated to the Spotify sketchy, like Eras Tour keyhole and all that stuff where people thought the documentary, I'm thinking that slot would make the perfect sense to give us a documentary or whatever visual, you know, like not extra music related. That's what I'm thinking. And
some people were clowning that it's an SNL appearance, which Bad Bunny is the host and Doja Cat's the musical guest. So the one thing that I will say is that Bad Bunny and Travis were in my gosh, it's slipping my mind. Happy Gilmore 2.
Yes. Yes.
Happy Gilmore 2 together, and Bad Bunny poured honey on Travis, and there is a song called Honey, and Taylor did post about Happy Gilmore 2 on her Instagram story with a honey emoji. So,
And
like,
everyone
what if
thought she was the
pops up like Bad
bear?
Bunny somehow?
Everyone thought she was the bear, and she was not. So here's the other crazy.
But SNL's not at 7 p.m., so it doesn't make any sense.
Here's the other crazy correlation. So it's on 10/4 at 7 p.m. What number did we get? Was it 2 times during New Heights? She said, I believe, the number 47. And not only does it correlate to Ophelia, which is or The Fate of Ophelia, which is a track, and the single on the Life of a Showgirl, which everyone has clocked that Act 4, Scene 7 is when Ophelia dies. And so on the 4th at 7 p.m., stand by, and people were like, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now.
Why?
Because she's dead. And
Honey,
so I'm
I
like,
rose up from the dead. I do it all the time.
and I'm like, okay, again, I'm not
And-
saying this is rep related, but I'm not.
But I'm not.
Like, I'm sorry, but at 4, like at on the 4th at 7 p.m. again, the 4/7, and technically she said it twice, right? During this, she said it twice during this podcast interview. The first one could have manifested in The Fate of Ophelia, which again, and then the second being on the 4th at 7 p.m. Once again, it's like a double meaning. It's very Taylor. It's like, I said it twice, and
I check it once, then I check it twice. Oh.
So yes, here we go.
This adds it all up for you.
Yeah, it's
The 47's in the New Heights episode. Ophelia dies in Act 4, Scene 7. This doesn't even show what I was gonna show. I'll find it in a second. The old Taylor can't come to the phone right now, which is from Look What You Made Me Do. I know that I bookmarked this.
And there's a bathtub. That bathtub with the flowers is from the pop-up of The Life of a Showgirl. Which is really interesting because we also saw the bathtub in the Fortnite music video.
Mm-hmm.
And so we
was
keep
on the
seeing,
ceiling.
Yeah, we keep seeing this bath. It's literally like the same bathtub, like very specific, like claw. I mean, assuming it's clawed, but it also, like, that scene with the flowers is reminding me of the Cardigan music video.
Because like moss is everywhere.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I
stuff.
know that's like unrelated, but that's like, or like, I hate it here, like Secret Gardens in my mind, kind of vibes. But yeah, the bathtub haunts us forever. Oh, and then forgot, she's in a bathtub
in the album
on
cover.
the album cover. Sorry, I forgot.
Wearing like the same type of colors, like
yeah. And she said that her reasoning for like why that's the cover is, oh, that's me after my show. It's like, sure.
And if you go all the way back to the night she announced Midnights, which again, Midnights is when we think she started Easter egging for the concept of Showgirl, she was also wearing the outfit that looks like the Look What You Made Me Do outfit that night.
Right.
Which is crazy.
And at the end of all of this, it's like, sure, like maybe she's just feeling some type of way because she owns all of her masters and now she can just play around with all of her eras. And like, we love that. And again, we just said that the lore is throughout. So, but also everything she does is intentional. And so it's not just a nod, like, so it's very interesting. We will be standing by on Saturday at 7 p.m. And, it's giving intermission. It's giving, yeah. And it's so vague. And then the rest of the schedule is just pretty simple. And then the last thing I'll say about the 3-2-1 theory is that, so on the midnight schedule, there were 3 drawn stars sprinkled throughout on the schedule. On the Tortured Poets, there were 2 stars sprinkled throughout. And when you look at the schedule from this one, there's no drawn stars, but there's technically, this is reaching, but there is 1 star that's fully on the schedule.
Because there are a lot of stars.
Yeah, but there's one that's like only one that's fully on it. But
yeah,
either way,
there's just so much really cool imagery from the Spotify pop-up in general that's like giving other kinds of Easter
Mhm.
eggs that um like the lyric we already said, oftentimes it doesn't feel so glamorous to be me, that was written in um it looks like lipstick basically on the mirror at the Spotify pop-up, and then um it's an Easter egg to this.
Mm. Someone said Lavender Haze had flowers growing out of the carpet. Yeah,
Oh
that's right.
yeah, it did. That was
That's
so
right.
cool.
That music video is probably one of my favorites in terms of visuals. It's just like so pretty. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Um
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. And she calls that out in the BTS
and
of
she's
the
in the water
Lavender
too.
Haze music video. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, you want to pull up
Oh,
Lavender Haze music visuals? Yeah,
I
she's in
don't
the
know if I have
water.
any of those ready to go, and I can't share the actual music video. Um, what other cool things? Oh, this is okay. Well, we'll stick on the Midnight's theme for a second here. Um, all right.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's what I was talking about earlier. The egg.
oh, we have 750 viewers. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you're excited for Showgirl.
Thank you guys for joining us the day before the release. We are all just so stoked. It's been so long since we've gotten well I guess yeah, Torture Poets wasn't a re-record, but it's been a minute and yeah. Has everybody been listening to Tortured Poets as like a sign off? I mean, obviously we'll listen to it forever and whatever, but I've been listening to it as like a okay, and we're gonna like put you in a little box for a little bit.
I actually haven't. I've been
Really?
listening to the Baby That's Show Business for you playlist
Oh, same,
exclusively
yeah.
for like 6 weeks.
On my flight, so I always tend to skip around, especially with Tortured Poets, and I actually listened through twice, no skips.
What?
Yeah. I mean, like loosely. I think I was like working, whatever, but like I didn't skip. I
Wow.
was
Ryan
like,
never does that.
no, especially 31 songs.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know,
I'm the front to back
I was like,
album
stoke it
listener.
in because we're not going to listen to this for a little bit because we're just going to be vibing so hard off the life of a showgirl.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it'll be fun to come back to and be like, oh yeah, you know,
Oh
especially
yeah.
in the dreary days of winter.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it won't be that long until I go back to it. But
I feel like that's part of the reason why I haven't been listening to TTPD as much as just like the sun is shining. It's like beautiful, like
right, I know,
fall weather and stuff. Like I'm just not in
right,
winter, and early
same,
spring is definitely a TTPD vibe.
same.
And thank you again for everyone who's joining us. If you are not subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Our goal is to try to reach 30,000 subscribers around the Showgirl release. There are 40% of the people who watch our content that are not subscribed to our channel. So if you're one of those people, hit that button right now. As Rose says, cool kids like the stream. Okay? So if you're cool, hit that like button. Um there's so much that we could break down. Obviously, Ryan and I just love the Easter eggs and like all these lyrics that we're getting and all these interesting visuals that tie into other things that we've seen before. This is what I was alluding to a couple minutes ago that we talked about earlier, but we didn't show the visuals of like this is how Apple Music looked with this purple glitter, and then the anti-hero music video when she cut into the eggs, there was purple glitter. She also gets shot with an arrow in the anti-hero music video and bleeds purple glitter. So it's just
Her outfit is also orange and green.
mm-hmm.
I mean, there's like a lot of people think that The Life of a Showgirl was supposed to originally come after Midnight's, and that obviously life happened and Tortured Poets interrupted that. Because there are truly so many Life of a Showgirl like Easter eggs throughout like the music videos in Midnight's, and you know, Bejeweled, and it's really interesting because then we like took a beat and then, you know, now we're back.
There are Easter eggs like this where it was before the Midnight's era where Taylor explained to us her glitter gel pen, fountain pen, quill pen theory, which is that depending on what kind of song she's writing, like she pictures that she's writing them with different kinds of pens.
Mhm.
Like this is a really deep, uh, lyrically dense song, or this is
Mhm.
just a banger, like a glitter
Yeah.
gel pen song. And so she told us about all of that around this time. And in the Midnight's manifest that we were talking about earlier, she has the glitter gel pens around. And this orange glitter gel pen, well, look, it looks like she used it to write on the Showgirl time
That
card.
remind me, can we get glitter gel pens?
Sure.
I haven't bought those in
We have to go on a
literally
quick shopping trip
per
before the
usual.
album
It's like
drops.
the end of the Eras tour when we like, yeah, last minute. I'm sure we'll wait till like 2 hours before the album comes out. Just to really up the chaos. But I realize I haven't had a glitter gel pen in years, and I used to have many because they are just so fun. I'm gonna buy some this weekend
um
and just write random things in it.
I know that my friend Rose, who's on this chat right now, has some cool pens. She's one of those people who like gets the coolest,
Dude, I
like
love good pens.
most aesthetically the rep notebook that I got you was her recommendation
Mm,
because she knows the good paper and the good
and
pens.
the pens too. I'm now forgetting the name of the brand, but
Olive and Archer, I think.
yes,
Yeah.
I bought more of those. Yeah, I love a good pen.
Um, the purple glitter is also, I was trying to find a better picture, but this shows it good enough. Um, on the Eras tour, during the Delicate performance, when Taylor's jumping on the stage and these cracks are happening, it's kind of looks purpley, which I never really realized.
Does it?
You
I
don't
don't
think that
know.
looks a little purple around
No,
here?
I think we're reaching, but the cracks look
Like,
the
look at her
same.
body. Like, look at that like purple shadow.
The cracks definitely look the same. I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
have to see it live.
Well, we can do that.
But it's
We do have the
interesting.
Eras tour movie on Disney
Oh
Plus.
yeah, you're right. It's interesting because people originally, when we didn't know we were getting 1989, like Easter eggs today, it was like, oh, the cracks were associated with Delicate. But now that we got it, the same exact thing, just blue, it's like clearly I don't know if that was related.
Well, I feel like the album cover already had the cracks, and so it's
Right.
like um the color of it is reflecting like the album. So yeah, tomorrow it could be red cracks, but there's just so many things that it could play into. It could be
Right.
playing into the Delicate performance. It could be, the other thing it made me think of was the lyrics to I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, with all the
Right.
pieces of me shattered as the crowd was chanting more.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say the cracks could definitely be a deeper meaning overall. She probably loves how many like meanings it could have.
Another cool Easter egg from the pop-up is, and we call it an Easter egg. You
Oh.
can just call it a photo if you want. That's fine. To each their own. But the final night in Vancouver, when Taylor walked through that door, which she literally said on New Heights was an Easter
Yeah.
egg. She's
That
like,
she was stoked that we noticed.
oh, did you notice that I went through exited the stage a different way?
Sure did.
So she posted about this on her Instagram. That's this photo here. And it's at the pop-up. And a framed photo, there are two different framed photos of it. So again, that's the moment right after that she goes through the door. So to me, that's why this whole door lock key imagery is happening.
Right. Tiger Cola said, "What if the Easter egg is cracking?"
What does that even mean?
I'm like, I know, but I don't know. But I never associated the egg, an Easter egg. We just were talking about eggs, and I never literally thought about like an Easter egg and then cracking. You know what I mean? This whole time it's right in front of our eyes.
Definitely the midnight's the anti-hero egg thing
Yeah.
is just so interesting.
Right, because it's like at the time it made no sense. It was like, why is there purple glitter coming out of this egg? And it had a smiley face and it was kind of gross. I'm like, why is the egg oozing purple glitter? I think maybe we're gonna find out. I don't know. Because it never manifested, so
She gave us a little Easter egg, said Kate. That's
Bro,
hilarious.
no. It was a red herring.
Maybe in the movie in theaters she'll explain some of this.
I mean,
I feel like she never actually fully explains it though.
no, that's the dream. I'm like, will she declassify it all? Probably not. Um,
There's
yeah,
so many
there's so
more
much.
cool things from the pop-up.
There's a photo of Sabrina and her.
Oh, is there really?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I
you
didn't
didn't
see
see
that.
it?
No.
Really?
Let me actually go to Spotify's page because they posted some like good high
I mean, that's
quality.
not really like an Easter egg because we know she's on the album, and yeah, it was the photo of their performance.
Sorry, the audio was on.
Yeah, there was a photo of them, and it's interesting because there's a wig, and someone was saying that it was Taylor trolling us because some people have like said like, oh, Taylor wears a wig on tour, and it's like, A, it's clear she does not. B, I mean, what do I know, right? I mean, technically, what do I know? But no,
I
also no, because
Just
we
her
know
hair
factory
frizzing and
settings.
stuff. Yeah.
Like, if anyone knows, like Taylor's hair goes to back to what we all call factory settings. She's naturally has curly hair, and whenever she was in humid places, her hair would look so curly and just yeah. I mean, she
Yeah.
still looked flawless, but like yeah, I'm like, what kind of wig is acting up like that? So anyway,
There was a photo of her from a Chiefs game where she has like kind of longer hair than she normally does, and she has a hat on, and it looks exactly
oh,
like
really?
the wig that's at the pop-up.
Really?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find that really quick.
I mean, yeah,
I
I
know
can't
that
speak to her normal life. Like, who knows? Maybe, I mean, if you have good wigs, like, I mean, I would mess around with wigs, but I buy them off Amazon and they're trash.
Yeah, I don't think Taylor's buying it off
So
Amazon.
like maybe if I had like, but anyway, as far as the Eras tour goes, I'm like 9 out of 10, almost 10 out of 10 sure that it's not a wig. So anyway,
Yeah, I agree with you that.
some
Yeah.
people were saying that it was like her trolling people that said that, even though I know it gives Showgirl.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
even though it gives Showgirl because it's like Showgirls probably can wear wigs, whatever. But as far as when Taylor performed, she's always had her OG hair. And honestly, like most of the time I feel like I see her, she has her OG hair. Except for the life of a showgirl, she has obviously been wearing wigs, like the little black bob, and she's been like playing around with those. So, turns out she looks good in many colors. I feel like we've seen her in there's the photo of Sabrina.
Oh, okay. I've seen someone like post the Chiefs photo too, but I need another second to find that. Here, you can kind of see the wig here, but there's the photo of Sabrina in the meantime.
Yeah. And so I guess it's like, is this set up an Easter egg for the Life of a Showgirl track, which is featuring Sabrina? It's like, are there hints in this setup that are like indicative of like the song? Even though it seems pretty generic at first glance. Oh, another thing is,
So look at this wig.
uh-huh.
Look, notice this little wave.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
The color does look a little different.
It's like brown. It's like dirty blonde. I genuinely don't think she's ever worn a wig. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's just because they didn't want to put like a headpiece on a.
I feel like if anyone, she's so authentic with her hair because it's like when she chopped it all off for 1989, it's like we never saw it long again until it was actually long. I feel like when she's just so authentic with her look. And like again, maybe I know nothing, but I feel like you never see her have like hair that doesn't match like where we last saw it, if that makes sense. It's like, and the Eras tour, yeah, it went back to factory settings multiple times, and I don't think a wig would do that. That would be weird.
This photo gives you the full view of some of the Easter eggs we've been talking about, like how they're all like placed together, right? Like here's the writing on the mirror, here's the keep it 100.
Someone said the please do not touch. They thought that might be a lyric. So there's a little.
No, I think that's like literally don't touch this setup. Because it's in multiple places.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought the same thing.
It's like, do not pick up this mirror.
I thought the same thing, but then I was like, and then.
What was the other thing you wanted to see? I'm forgetting. There's so much. We were just gonna like look at the Spotify at this, like, because there's more lyrics we haven't talked about yet. Yeah. Oh, My Infamy Loves Company.
Oh, I haven't watched this. Is this
They
from
posted
the
this
pop-up?
today. Yeah,
It's
they
really well
posted this a couple
shot.
hours ago.
It looks fake. Bye, Tiger Cola. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
My infamy loves company. Saw some people being like, I gotta Google infamy. I like know what it means, but I don't know how to explain it.
same.
You know?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, a total loss of reputation and esteem from others.
Thanks, AI.
The state of being well known for some bad quality or deed. My infamy loves company. An evil or wicked act.
Giving reputation. Like we said, the life
These
of a
lyrics
showgirl.
are iconic.
I know. And vigilante shit. Giving that.
Someone said, do you think Taylor would ever go without makeup? I actually feel like we've seen her without makeup many times in random pieces of video.
Yeah.
Like if you've watched Miss
Probably.
Americana, for example,
Yeah.
there's definitely scenes in there
Yeah.
where she's just natural.
I mean, the Long Pond sessions, maybe?
She's definitely wearing makeup,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
know.
very natural.
She crushes the natural,
Yeah.
the natural, not natural look. Oh, I was gonna say there's a bag. There's like a big duffel bag in the pop-up.
Yeah.
And it has a key, and people are like, put the money in the bag,
Again,
and I
I
stole
stole
the
the
keys.
keys.
And it's like, oh my gosh. I mean,
that was the last time you ever saw me.
she's really having fun with this.
And I also saw people saying, I can't wait till Travis rolls up to a game with this duffel bag. I'm like,
my
that would
God,
be so fun.
please.
Please, Travis, wear the
Literally.
merch. There's a maybe we'll see it in some of these. There's a robe and slippers and like various things that people think could end up being merch.
People weren't
that we'll
jazzed about
get.
the robe. Is that why? 'Cause
Yeah.
they think we're gonna get it?
They think it'll be merch, which would be brilliant because like a showgirl has to like get ready in her
Yeah.
robe.
You're right.
Oh, and keep shouting out Rose on this live because we were talking about this stuff at work this week. The robe has the emblem on it that is
The diamond.
like the diamond logo that we saw on the
Yeah.
letter, which was giving like Gatsby, feeling so
Mhm.
Gatsby for that whole
Oh
year.
my God. Never ends. You want to take a skate on the ice inside my veins? I can't wait to hear that actually, like, in production.
It's
like,
gonna be so good.
I feel like she just takes the wildest lyrics because I remember TTBD had some wild lyrics, and you were like, "What is?"
Even
But
statues crumble if they're made to wait. That's the one that's imprinted on my brain. We were all like,
yeah,
and then people found out about this statue in some warehouse that crumbled. It was like
Oh
a
my
whole
God.
thing. We were deep diving.
yeah, it's like she pulls the wildest ones that have no context. So she knows what she's doing. Also, this is really well done. Go
Oh,
off
yeah.
Spotify.
Yes.
There's the
There's
bag.
the bag.
There's the duffel bag.
And the slippers.
There's the box, the album box that she had
Mhm.
when she showed us the album.
Yep. On New Heights. And then they posted one from yesterday, too. Oftentimes it doesn't feel so glamorous to be me. Everyone's unbothered till they're not. I love it so much. That everyone's unbothered till they're not
outfits.
is on the tag of these clothes too.
Oh.
It's right here.
I wonder if do we think that could be a lyric from The Fate of Ophelia because we're getting a music video? Because there's a tag on those outfits, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if that's like a thing,
Maybe.
like some kind of connection. Soon we will know.
Soon we will know.
Soon we will know more.
So we've been we've been just chit-chatting about all these Easter eggs for like an hour, over an hour now. What do you guys want to hear about? Alex just put in and ask us anything. We'll answer some of your questions.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
It'll probably take a second, but I don't see any questions yet, so we'll let them come in.
It's all we can see. If anyone, we can't see the chat, so if you don't leave a question, we're blind. Just for reference. First time feature.
The YouTube
we got a
progress
question.
bar.
There it is.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
people keep mentioning YouTube. Yeah, what's going
Yeah.
on?
Okay. When Alex and I tried to look this up ourselves, we couldn't see anything. Let me try now.
What are you guys going to wear to the movie? It's a surprise. Um, so
Depends on what ships in time for
I'll give I'll give a
me.
teaser. We are going to try to recreate because we're going to the theater. We're gonna try to recreate the photo of Taylor climbing over the movie seats that for this album because why not? So the outfit I'm wearing is very like bedazzled and yeah, and it's black, which is funny because of course it is, but it's black and bedazzled.
Thanks, Carla. Hope you have a great night too. Will you all be streaming the album drop first listen? We cannot stream it. That is against the rules. Um, we will be recording ourselves not doing, but just listening. I'm like doing a live reaction. No,
Existing.
like we will be recording ourselves listening
Yes.
to the album for the first time, and we will be posting that on Patreon first. We will see if we are able to or allowed to upload it to YouTube. Jury will be out on that until we actually try to do it. So if you want to make sure that you see it and you want to see it first, go to Patreon. The link to join our Patreon is in our episode notes. I'm sure Alex will put it in the chat. And definitely come check us out over there because we can put more content there without worrying about copyright.
Yeah, so yeah, Molly's outfit for the movie day is TBD.
Yeah.
And mine is
My hint is that it depends on if the cardigan arrives or not. I have a whole thing that I
it's
could
gonna
do
be real cute
if the
it
cardigan arrives.
Yeah, it's gonna be real cute. So yeah, we're gonna be climbing over seats, and I have designated myself in charge of making that happen. So if that entails us sneaking into a theater to get the shot, we will do it.
The briefcase has a lock on it. What does that mean? I think it's more just tying into the lock key, like something's unlocking, the door's unlocking, we're
She's very
going
into
behind the
keys.
stage, behind the
Keys.
scenes.
Oh, the lock combo was 12-12. Oh, that's right. Alex and I were talking about this earlier. So the lock combo on the lock at the pop-up is 12-12, which what were we equating that to? Is that when we were still clowning about rep, I think? About like the double, like there being like something else at I don't know. It made sense earlier. Now I can't remember. It also equals 6, 12, 12. You're doing 1, 6, but we're getting off the rails.
Are you staying up till 1 or just finish listening to the album on release night? Well, for us, it comes out at midnight.
Right.
And so we'll listen, and knowing us, we'll pause a couple of times to talk and freak out about things.
Yeah.
So I hope that we're finished listening to the album by 1.
Yeah, because we have, it's what, 43 minutes, so we have some time, so we should be timed out well. And we're off the next day, so, you know, can like stay up a little bit later. But yeah, we'll definitely be waiting till 1, sure.
Yeah, yeah. We stayed up till 3 a.m. I don't remember why we even knew to stay up till 3 for midnights. Like I truly don't remember. We all knew that we thought something was coming at 3. Like there was a reason.
Because she was Easter egging it.
I can't remember why.
She was Easter egging it, as we talked about. Like the 3 stars was the only thing right now I can remember, but that definitely wasn't just it.
Yeah.
So of course, if there's ever a theory, we're like, we're not gonna not pursue it.
And then with Tortured Poets, because we were pausing and talking and whatever as we were listening, we finished the standard album. And then right when we finished, Alex was like, it's a double album. I think other people had more of a gap in time if you would just like listen straight through.
Right.
To like you had a little bit of a break to like sit with the album, even if it was only maybe like 30 minutes before you found out that there was another half.
Which right now I'm like, oh no. I'm like, how many people have clowned about the 12-12 being a double album? Like
I haven't seen that at all.
I know.
Okay.
It just came in my head. I was like,
Yeah. To
Anyway,
be clear,
I
I'm
don't
not
think
getting my
that's the
hopes up for
case at
anything
all.
happening at
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to live in the showgirl moment.
Yeah.
Enjoy the
I'm
12
just tracing
tracks.
the evidence in
Enjoy
case
the
it happens,
movie. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
TBD. Someone said, did we talk about the Valentine's Day cards being tied to the movie? I never thought about that.
Oh.
So she was in the movie Valentine's Day. It's actually a very good it's a stretch. It's a good movie. I enjoy it.
Oh, I like
it.
Day.
Yeah. It's like one of those fun, like tons of cameos. Back when she was dating Taylor Lautner, and so they were dating in the movie, which is really fun. But there's Valentine's Day cards at the pop up, and some people think that it's not her
I
handwriting.
think it was just one card, right?
I thought there were two, or like stacked. I don't know.
Mm.
But some people think it's not her handwriting, even though it looks like her handwriting.
Yeah, people were thinking it was Travis's handwriting.
There's no way, not to like shade his handwriting. Maybe he writes great, but I thought it looked like her handwriting. So
it looked close enough to her handwriting that I'm not thinking it was someone else's. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who is subscribing on Patreon so that you can see our album reaction. Alex just let us know that some of you have joined. That's so awesome. We cannot wait to share the reaction with you guys there.
Yes.
And there's a little chat functionality over in Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a Chiefs fan, Alex is going to be doing his Chiefs content like he's been doing. So you get a lot of extra perks on Patreon. It won't just be the live reaction, but that will obviously be some of the most important content.
Yes. Harvey Milk the Cat says, should I wear a mermaid sequin jacket or a red plaid that looks like one of Taylor's Chiefs outfits? I mean, mermaid sequin sounds really fun. That's my vote.
But it's also National Plaid Day.
I forgot.
I just remembered that again.
That's
we could have worn plaid.
I have plaid. Oh my
God.
god,
flannel.
I could wear. I mean, yeah, I'm freaking. I lived in Vermont. Of course, I have flannel. I only brought one on this trip.
I picked her up at the airport yesterday.
Shocking.
She's like, "How'd you know where I was?" I'm like, "I could see your flannel from a mile away." Ryan's had the same flannel for
always
a long
on
time.
brand.
It's a really cute flannel.
That would be weird if I wore that over my outfit. Like I like the bedazzled outfit.
Funny, oh, but it's like a reveal,
right? I could like tie it.
Yeah,
it would look kind of weird, and I'd be like, "It's National Plaid Day, guys. We've been clowning about this forever because she's worn so much plaid, and it turns out the album came out on National Plaid Day all along." Oh, that's right. This weekend's Travis's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot.
He talked about that on New Heights. I was listening to the New Heights episode this morning while walking the dog before work, and he said that he doesn't really like his birthday because he doesn't like things to be about him. And then apparently it's National Podcast Day sometime in the next couple of days, and he's like, "I'll celebrate that," which is just so funny.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Taylor's probably a birthday queen.
Oh,
you know, one of those people who love, I mean, obviously the 13, she's born on the 13th, the numerology of all of that.
Right.
So it's kind of funny. But he said he likes to celebrate other people's birthdays, just not his own. So,
right.
And then Jason was kind of making jokes about when Taylor was talking about Xavier Worthy on the New Heights podcast. He made a joke about that today. He's like, Taylor's second favorite player, Xavier, had a great game. It was like, it was a good New Heights episode today.
Oh, someone said in the Midnight's Manifest, Taylor said there was a 3 a.m. surprise.
Oh, that's okay. That's how we knew. I'm like, I feel
She
like it was very
said
clear.
That? Like,
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's like, guys, stay up.
Yeah, I remember us being pretty tired at that point. Taylor even had us doing a bunch of crazy stuff that night.
Dude.
At one point, they're like, "What are you doing to fill the time until 3 a.m.? Are you like building forts under covers?" Like referencing that lyric, and we literally made a fort to try and like, get a Taylor Nation notice.
And we tweeted it. I just saw that photo the other day.
Of us like under the table.
Yeah, no, I'm like, wait, I can pull it up. It's entertaining. I just saw it.
So Scheller said, "I'm more into athletic wear. Molly, give me fashion advice for Saturday. I like that you knew who to
Molly's
ask about
the queen
this."
of athleisure.
So I was telling Ryan one of my options for one of these outfits involves like an athletic skirt. So
this Hilaro one, right? Or a different one.
The orange one, but we do have the Hilaro ones.
I brought mine.
Listen, if you don't want to dress up and you just want to be comfy, like be comfy, you know, wear your Eras Tour stuff if you have any of that. Like you don't even have to wear Taylor stuff. Like you do not have to own merch to be a Swiftie.
Yeah.
You don't have to dress up to go to any of these events. Just go in what you're comfortable in.
Literally.
But for myself, if I'm trying to combine my athleisure love with Taylor, it's usually one of my crew necks or hoodies that I've gotten from Taylor's store with leggings.
Right.
Or joggers.
Julie said, I'm in Vermont. Love that. That's where I moved from. Maybe I'll wear flannel. Yes. Wear flannel with like a pop of sparkle, which I don't know how that works, but like you can add sparkle to anything. Also, I found the photo. I'm like, you want to hold it up to the camera and just make sure it focuses. So this is from the Midnights era. Will it focus if you tap on it?
Tap on the other camera. Like that one. But I don't know if it'll work. No. Alex is like, don't touch it.
And like, there we are. It's just really hard to see.
It's so funny. Like, we're just goofing around, waiting until 3 a.m. Tyler said lilac short skirt. Low key, I thought about buying that lilac short skirt so many times. It's from a company called Popflex. I think it's
still available.
I think it's fairly affordable. Yeah, they've restocked that so many times. But I just don't think that lilac would look good on my skin tone. So that's the main reason I haven't bought it.
Producer Alex is efforting on.
Yeah, it's just blurry. It's cool.
We can put it on our story, you know? If you guys follow us on It Hits Diff Pod at Instagram, we can post it on our story. It's real cute. It's a cute little throwback. It's before we had the podcast. Very shortly before like a year before. A year before.
Yeah. Megan said I own the lilac short skirt. Oh my gosh. Okay. So should I get it, Megan? Is that what you're saying?
I know. I feel the same way. I don't think I would look good in lilac, but
yeah, but it's so cute. I've thought about it so many times, especially because I'm gonna get you back.
We're one era too late.
Because I feel like lilac is kind of like part of the like purple has been part of the show. It's more of a deep purple.
Yeah.
But Ryan said, a different Ryan, not this Ryan. I'm wearing Evermore's orange and gray plaid flannel.
Heck
nice.
Yeah. I have a similar one that I bought probably back during that era. Yeah. I mean, it's fall. It's fall, y'all. So
it's fall, y'all.
You know? Ooh, a plaid. Serena's wearing a plaid bubble skirt and a sparkly red shirt with feather boa rhinestone tights and red glitter heels. Okay.
Whoa.
I want to see a photo of that. If you follow us on Instagram, please DM us a photo because that sounds fire. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see what people wear. I feel a little. I already preemptively feel like I'm gonna be overdressed, but
I know it could really go either way.
You know, yeah, we're going like.
I feel like the Eras
I'm gonna
Tour
show up
movie,
and they're gonna be like, "Ma'am."
I feel like the Eras Tour movie people were like comfy eras. You know, I saw a lot of the red T-shirt, like,
and they tried to get us to dress up. They were like, "Wear your Eras Tour outfits," and everyone was like, "Absolutely not."
I wore my Eras Tour crew neck.
I wouldn't be wearing it if we.
But this is shorter.
True. I wouldn't be wearing it if we weren't live streaming later that day, and also if we weren't trying to recreate the theater photo. I probably would be more chill. But also, I'm in my Showgirl era. We're starting it. You know, just wait till you see what I'm wearing tomorrow. It's gonna be absurd, in the best way. So this is just the beginning. If I need an excuse to wear sequins, you know, now's the time.
Oh, Megan said that we have similar skin tone and hair color, so I should get the skirt. And it has built-in shorts. Yes, it has to have built-in shorts. That is a requirement. Okay, thank you.
Do they sell it in other colors?
Probably. Yeah. Car Family says, I have an orange cardigan and can't decide if I should wear a black skirt with tights or black leggings. I feel like tights.
Oh, black skirt with tights. Yeah.
Normally, as a comfy girl, I would say leggings, but as a showgirl, I would say tights.
Yeah. And if you don't have anything sparkly to wear, if you have a little sparkle for your face, that's also a good way to accent. You know, just throw some on the eyes, or you know, if you phase it, if you know the phase it sparkles, I will also be wearing those tomorrow. It's gonna be so bedazzled, so bejeweled.
Someone said it's weird seeing you two in the same frame. I know. I can't believe she's here in real life.
It's my favorite way to record IRL.
Tyler said would love an episode featuring Luke or Amir to hear different opinions and perspectives about the new songs. Absolutely.
Amir messaged us today.
Amir was checking in. He's like, "How we doing, besties?"
I miss him. Now that the summer turn pretty is over.
We're all getting ready.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
We will definitely try to follow up with our fellow Swiftie YouTubers.
Ooh, colored mascara. Is orange mascara crazy? Absolutely not.
No.
I love that.
Ooh,
Honestly,
sparkly hair accessories at Walmart.
Oh, say less.
We're
We're gonna end up going like 5 different places tomorrow. And be
Yeah.
like, do I need this? No.
This
but
weekend though, I went to Ulta and I bought some like orange glitter eyeshadow. That's why
Okay.
I meant to say that earlier when you were bringing out your eyeshadow.
I mean, if anyone's gonna do the most, now's the time, you know. And if you're second guessing yourself, just don't, because you're gonna look fabulous. And DM us a photo of what you're wearing, because I want to see it, and we could post it on our story of all the different outfits.
Glitter freckles. Yes, we do have some glitter
The
freckles we
phase it,
might break
yes.
out.
100%.
Ex Tina said, "Are we doing orange
Are
sparkly
yours
nails?"
sparkly?
So I was going to
Or
get
they're
sparkles,
matte?
and they didn't like. They had it like as an option, and then but they like didn't have it. I was like, this one, and they're like,
Can't they just paint
have the
sparkle over
bottle.
it? You could just get sparkle and paint it over it.
I might, yeah,
Yeah, like a
maybe
gold.
we should get that.
Ooh, yeah, like a gold sparkle.
My toes are like, so that's like the one that they like ended up giving me, but it was
Oh.
too gold. I like wanted
Yeah.
my nails to be orange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Burnt orange lipstick, love that. I also have even though I wore it, I think like 2 episodes ago, and Molly said it didn't look orange, but it is.
other people in the comments said it looked orange.
Oh, they did.
Okay, this monitor I think
Yeah,
distorts the color
I
view.
get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So I was saying it's
brought
like
it.
it didn't look orange in my screen.
Yeah.
We had that. If anyone watched our live stream with the mirror, we had a blue versus black.
Oh my
debate there,
god, they're
too.
both like, it's black. I'm like, y'all, it's like dark navy blue. Green sparkle nails, love that. The standby is the Evermore Long Pond announcement. Could you imagine?
Oh
It's
my
like,
gosh. I cannot wait
just
till we get Evermore
really-
Long Pond someday.
you really think that's gonna? I don't.
I feel like if Taylor will be 50 and be like, here you go. You guys haven't stopped asking about it.
She
It's like the new
records it
red.
later in life.
It's like the new red, or the new All Too Well 10-minute version. It's like,
my
where's
God, I
Evermore
know.
Long Pond?
If she's ever bored one day and like is trying to think about like what to do, like I'm sure there's so many things to go back in the archives to be like, people still won't shut up about this, so let me just do it. Oh my god, Dee, you have a surprise song piano shirt.
Ooh.
That sounds fun.
Oh, you know what? We haven't officially talked about this on the podcast. This is crazy.
Oh my god.
Hang on a second.
Wait.
The fate of Ophelia, okay. And the flowers. We've talked about the flowers and how the backdrop that Taylor's in front of and the clip she's posted like looks like the painting of the fate of Ophelia
Mhm.
and everything. But what we haven't talked about, I've seen other people talk about, is that the surprise song piano flowers look the same as the flowers from the Fate of Ophelia painting. And then what did Taylor do after she played the surprise song piano?
She jumped in the
Jumped
water.
in the water.
Wow. Into the lavender haze with the flowers growing out of the ground and the purple. Bro.
It's me.
What if I told you
Hi.
I'm a mastermind? Oh my god.
I've been meaning to bring that up, and I keep forgetting to. It's
It-
like the whole water flower thing that's
Mhm.
all like tying into stuff, and like, or her being in the bathtub in the water. It's like she freaking gave us a little smirk and jumped into the water every night of the Eras tour.
It makes me wonder if, like, remember the few sus times with the piano when the piano was haunted and then the piano, like, broke and, like, you know, did weird.
When
like,
it was actually broken, we were there.
We don't know, though. I know we were there, but, like, was it?
Well, we thought
It was
yes,
playing
was.
on its own? Come on.
She
What?
went to guitar to play this song. It was broken. We thought she was gonna play Haunted, and then when she went and picked up the guitar, we were like, "Oh no, it's actually broken."
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. She was too chill about it. I was like, if my piano started playing by itself, I'd be like, guys, I swear.
She said that.
I mean, still,
You gotta keep in mind that she
chill.
can't hear us. So that was part of the thing. She was like, do y'all hear that? And like she can't actually no, like she can't hear anyone responding to her.
Alex said stand by.
Stand by.
Wait, why did he say that?
I think he's just saying stand by.
Oh.
I think he's just trolling. He's playing Taylor Nation right now.
Also, as people who used to work in TV, I love the standby.
Standby?
We would say like
Ready?
standby to standby.
Take
Like
action. 1, 2, 3, because I'm a real tough.
I'm like, when have we didn't used to say any of that in TV.
The director?
I guess, but you just said it in a very showgirl way. I'm like,
Ready,
either way.
Ready, camera 1, take camera 1.
There you go.
Ready, camera 2, take
Okay,
camera 2.
there it is. Okay, there it is.
Insert graphic. Wipe. Break coming up in 3, 2, 1. Break. We're in commercial for 3.
Roll the montage.
Roll tape.
There you go. Roll tape. Stand by to stand by. Anyway, we just like glitched out. We're like, oh, we're back. All right. What are our thoughts on the exit signs? Dude, I have no idea. It means something. People like to note that there are 2 in a lot of things, and I'm like, not the 2 again, y'all. Not the 2s. Brian and Molly losing it. Alex just over there, just like, you know.
Karen Brown said, did you see where someone typed out the song list, centered it, and it looks like the Eras stage? We did see that.
All I know is that they really should hire Swifties for the FBI because y'all be doing
I know.
I'm too lazy for this. I'm like,
I have a picture of that somewhere.
yeah, it's pretty wild. Can it just be tomorrow already? I don't want to wait another day. I'm like,
why do we have to be an adult?
I don't
want
to
for a whole
tomorrow.
other day.
I don't want to.
Alex, do you think that we can play a new Heights clip 5 seconds long? All right, guys.
Are you ready for it? Which clip is this?
The one I was telling you about earlier.
No, I need to see
Okay, it's
this.
15 seconds. Is that still allowed?
Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, guys.
All right. Chance that the audio doesn't play at first. We'll see. We'll see. Let us know.
You can't hear it?
Oh. Stand by.
Stand by. ...
October 4th, 7 p.m. Stand by.
Dude, literally. What is happening on Saturday at 7 p.m.? All right.
All right.
Here we go. Roll tape.
3, 2, take tape.
13 plus 87 equals 100. That's numerology. Like,
but what is
numbers that have a
of
specific significance. Like, yeah, exactly.
Keep it
like
100?
it's yeah. Do you not keep it 100 ever?
I'm trying to. I
like
attempt to.
13 plus 87 equals 100. That's numerology. Like,
but what is
numbers that have a specific significance. Like, yeah, exactly.
Keep it
like
100?
He's just like, babe, I got something to say.
Do you not keep it 100 ever?
I'm trying to. I
like
attempt to.
13... You just know that
Jason's taking it
he's
so
like,
seriously. He's like, trying to
Jason has no idea. Like, low key, in that moment, I mean, look at his face. Like, he has no idea. And meanwhile, Travis is just so.
He's like bursting.
Travis is like, this is the lyric, but you don't know it. And I'm out here saying a lyric, and he probably.
Keep on, and Taylor's like, be cool.
Like, yeah, babe. Yeah. Like, we know. Like, oh my God, I freaking love that. It's so, yeah. And then at one point he says something about the Easter eggs. I can't remember. He says something and he starts to go into it a little bit. And then you can see he's like, I'm gonna just stop.
Well,
like,
that was the next episode.
Yeah,
it was after, well, they talked about the Easter eggs with Taylor as well.
Yeah.
But the next episode where they were like, you know, doing like a roundup of like everyone's reaction to Taylor, blah, blah, blah. Thanks to Taylor for coming on. Jason said, I'm just really in with the Easter eggs now, and I keep sending you and Taylor stuff, and you're not giving me anything.
Yeah.
And he said, you know, like, why is there a Pinocchio behind you? And Travis was like, yeah, I got Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah.
And Jason was like, Like he's like dying.
Yeah. You just know Travis is like, the last thing I can do is spoil an Easter egg, so I'm gonna just back on out of this. But
Like the fact that Taylor's partner is helping with the Easter eggs makes
Dude.
my heart so
I
happy.
know. I was saying that earlier. I was like, do you think when he posted that like photo dump and then had the caption, do you think it was like his idea to be like, yo, I'm gonna say kept it 100, you know, like your lyric in that song that they don't know about yet? And she was probably just like, okay.
Yeah, like we
Look,
didn't
babe, we're ice
even know
skating.
about the album yet.
Look, babe, we're ice skating.
You got
You
ice
got that
in your
one song
veins.
with the ice in your veins. She's probably like, oh my God, I didn't think about that. That is amazing. They won't know until they know.
Right.
But they will know because they're crazy. And like, I have a better idea. The pop-up babe, I'll put a little mirror and I'll say keep it 100 so then they can start to spiral, they can put it together.
And
Brilliant.
when they talked about it in the New Heights episode, the whole concept behind him coming on stage with her,
Yeah.
but she brought it up as a joke,
Mhm.
almost or maybe I think he said that she brought it up as a joke, and then he said he would do
Oh,
it, and she was
yeah.
like, "Wait, would you?
Right.
Like you would come on stage?"
Right.
And think about it, guys. They did that whole bit. It was a whole showgirl freaking bit. He like scoops her up after she's died. He brings her back to life. She does the whole routine of like she said like the show must go on.
Wait.
And like he's putting on her makeup and then she has to go snap into it.
Wait. Literally what you just said is like what I was saying. I'm like, for the fate of Ophelia, what if he's in the music video? You just said he brings her back to life like the fate of Ophelia.
Mm-hmm.
And she changed. When we were listening to Sirius XM today, because they've been playing Taylor nonstop, it had a clip of her literally saying like about changing the ending of Love Story. And Molly and I were talking about how she likes to change the endings of like really like sad, like, you know, love stories that just like don't end well. So it's like, what if that was like an Easter egg and he's like bringing her back to life in this music video? Because we're talking about the fate of Ophelia,
Mhm.
and her fate is not, it's different than what we know it as.
I've also seen people talking about the fact that Ophelia drowns and that some of the more recent music videos we got from Taylor in the last couple of years were her like in the Cardigan music video that she's literally drowning in the rough waters and like clinging to her
Oh.
piano to save her.
In the Fortnite, she's on the phone booth, like
Mhm.
as if I mean, it's not.
Thought
what-
of calling ya. Like
I heard you calling.
I heard you calling.
Stop. We love connection.
I cannot wait for the lyrics that will come back around, you know? And I'm trying to think of some good examples of this like in Call It What You Want, she talks about threw blankets over my barbed wire, and then later on in Tolerate It, she says, "Where's that man who threw blankets over my barbed wire?" Like how she brings things back around.
Dude.
It's like I just cannot wait to see how past work ties into Showgirl, what new themes are
Right.
developed in the Showgirl lyrics, because the concept of Showgirl, as we already know and have seen it, of her saying like this is what was going on in my life behind the scenes of the Eras tour, and all the imagery we've seen is very showy.
Mhm.
Like all of it is her in these costumes and performing and blah blah blah. But the lyrics are supposed to be what's behind that.
Yeah. Right. I know, like the true, like real, like reveal. Tina said you drew stars around my scars, and
now
all
I'm
we've seen
bleeding.
is stars everywhere. Megan said earlier, like she changed the prophecy. I've been on my knees. We love this.
It feels like
prophecy
Christmas
change.
Eve. It really
Dude.
does. It's Swiftie Eve.
It's also just wild. Like Molly and I were talking about how like the tortured poets like like the album itself of then to now, like what Taylor's been through, how long ago that was, how the Eras Tour was still going on. I know me personally, like I'm like a different person, and like those are like the juxtaposition between Tortured Poets and the life of a showgirl is so intense. And it's like the best like flip on its head of like, and like we're talking about like Reputation, like potentially being like Reputation, like if it had a happy ending, if like all the wounds and all the things from that were healed.
Which they are now.
Yeah.
She's got her music back.
Right.
She is not canceled.
Right.
Di said starry eyes sparking up my darkest night. Juxtaposition with I thought I was better safe than starry eyed.
Her juxtaposition lyrics are truly like, I wish I just had a book of all of them.
Oh, there was something else that you said that
about being a different person.
Yeah, something about that. Oh yeah. Okay. So the Target promo that dropped on Monday, where she's it's giving no girl, not showgirl. That whole bit.
Yeah.
Someone was like, guys, the difference between these two promos, and they took the Target promo from TTPD and this one, and they layered it like over each other. So the top half of the clip is the TTPD one, and they like play it out at the same time. And so the TTPD one is her laying in the pile of white papers. It's all grayscale. She's wearing like a sweater and a skirt, and she's sitting there flipping the book. She looks sad.
Yeah.
And it's like, my muses acquired like bruises. The tick, tick, tick of love bombs. My veins of pitch black ink. All's fair in love and poetry. Sincerely, the chairman. And then it's like, it's giving no girl, I'm not showgirl. She's got cat hair all over her. It's like we're back to like Taylor.
Yeah, no, literally. Yeah, I thought that too. I was like, this promo is so her. Yeah,
she got the color back into her face.
Dude, the little write up in Tortured Poets is like, and tick tick tick. 24 more hours. 24 hours.
She's having fun and we are here for it. Yes, we are. Have there been many clues about the actual sound of the album yet? I would say the biggest clue we actually also got on Monday, which we haven't talked about yet, which is that the song Father Figure includes a sample.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about this yet. So George Michael, his album Faith, that was super popular, has a song called Father Figure. You've heard it. I was like, wait, have I heard it? And then Alex played it for me, and I had heard it. It's a very popular song. This album was huge, and it came out in 1987. 87. So the writing credits came out on like Apple Music and stuff, so you could see that Max Martin, Shellback, and Taylor are credited with every single song, and then Father Figure has George Michael credited. But so everyone thought at first that it's a sample, but then I think it was maybe Billboard or one of the music outlets yesterday or today reported that it's an interpolation, which if you don't know what interpolation means, for example, Olivia Rodrigo interpolated New Year's Day in that song, 1 step forward and 3 steps back. Yeah. So it's like you're taking like the melody, but like maybe like inverting it or something like that. That's what like interpolating is.
Gotcha.
Whereas sampling could be like using a piece of the melody. It could be using a piece of the vocals, blah, blah, blah.
No, I have to listen to that after.
Yeah. I think you'll recognize it. The other thing that we could end up hearing, both in the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart bit that we were just talking about. Remember the do 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 that like plays?
Oh yeah.
It's like, what if that gets used in something? And then in Champagne Problems, the little interlude that she would do while she was giving her little speech. Like she was always playing something that wasn't part of a song that we knew.
Right.
So like, what if those two things get used?
I forget what the interlude sounds like, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was subtle. It
crazy.
flowed into Champagne Problems seamlessly, but it was not Champagne Problems. Yeah.
She would play music that we didn't know was sick.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Kimmy says my mind would not be on work tomorrow. Yeah, same. Last thing standing between us and
Yeah,
Showgirl.
one more work day.
We'll lock in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which speaking of, I think Ryan and I both have a little bit of work we have to do tonight to get ready for tomorrow. So we've been going for almost 2 hours now. Thank you all for joining us. It's been fun clowning with everyone tonight.
The last night where we have Life of a Showgirl.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow. Even though at midnight.
This will be the last time we go to wait, it's Wednesday. Yeah, it'll be the last night we go to sleep without Life of a Showgirl in our time zone. Not for everyone. Amir said, when I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe one more day. He was like, wait, I have 2 more days technically because it'll be the morning for him when it drops.
So
yeah, so he's like, I have to sleep 2 more times before.
Oh my god, and then get up at like 7 a.m. or
yeah.
something. 7 a.m.
Yeah, it like basically
Dude.
will be.
And then those getting in at like 9 p.m. back where I live on the West Coast, that's just weird. That doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's too early, you know?
For those of you who are asking when's the next time we're live streaming, I think we're planning on Friday night. So we have movie tickets to go see the movie at 3 p.m. Eastern on Friday. And then we were thinking about live streaming that night. If you guys might be interested in that, let us know. You can come back and comment on the live stream and let us know. For tomorrow, if we go live, it'll be on our Instagram, which is at @ItHitsDiffPod. We're going to be running around. We're never ready in time. Like there's setup we have to do because we're going to be filming in a different spot.
So it'll be less official and more
Yeah.
chill, so it won't be YouTube quality, but I mean, we could kick it on Instagram.
Mhm.
We are not opposed if that's something that y'all are interested in. So,
Yeah. Let us know. Maybe we'll put up a poll tomorrow if you want to join us on Instagram.
Yeah. Then you guys can just endure our like
Chaos.
yeah.
We're going to be like blowing up orange balloons and stuff.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Should we do a balloon arch?
Can.
Do you have a pump? You do?
like
Haven't
a crappy
you
one?
Haven't you made them before?
A balloon arch?
Yeah. Definitely give that you've done. I've never done one. That's like the
I
most...
give that I've done.
Yeah, I thought maybe you did it for like a baby shower or something. I don't know. I mean, you have a balloon pump that says That's
it's like one of those like $2 ones.
Still.
It's not like a
like a
helium
machine.
pump.
It's not like the
No, it's like a little hand pump you can get at like the dollar store.
Either way. I mean, there's no need for that, so we probably won't. But like,
oh, thank you for gifting memberships. You guys are so awesome. And as a reminder, our reaction will be available on Patreon as soon as we can get it ready. Alex is determined to get it out as quickly as possible on Friday. Hopefully it's not a double album because the Tortured Poets was so long.
We're all like, oh, we're gonna be done after like 47 minutes. Oh my god, we're gonna be chilling.
Really,
it's gonna be like
so 1 a.m.
hits and it's like, never mind.
Well, I think is Alex gonna play our little outro video?
Also, happy birthday, Kimberly. We didn't say that earlier. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you, Richard. For anyone who has not seen this yet, like Taylor and Nish said, they lost the key in Vancouver. Ryan and I lost our minds the final night of Vancouver and impromptu recreated the Eras tour.
Yeah.
This was not planned.
Yeah.
It all happened organically, and this is how we end every live stream.
Yeah, because why not? Until the end of time. Until people say, stop doing that. And then we would still play it. So it only lives here. It doesn't live anywhere else. So it's the benefit of the live stream.
Oh, someone asked what membership level on Patreon do they get the reaction?
3. Sapphire.
Sapphire. All right. Thank you, everyone. enjoy Showgirl, or join us on Instagram tomorrow if you want one more touch point before Showgirl.
We'll be keeping y'all updated there, so follow us on Instagram and
Yep.
we letting y'all know our moves.
At It Hits Stiff Pod.
Bye.